Hey, how's it going? It's Andy Burns, Editor-in-Chief of Biff Bam Pop. Nice to see you. It's been a couple of years since we did an unboxing. We did on the Beatles one back in 2009. We did the Neil Young archives back in 2009, but there hasn't been anything that I thought, oh, well, this will be worth us going through until now. It is, if you're a music fan, you may have heard Pink Floyd has been reissuing all of their albums in a bunch of different configurations. I'm a pretty diehard Pink Floyd fan. I've got way too many box sets. I think I bought Dark Side of the Moon about 5 times. You can see I'm wearing my Dark Side of the Moon t-shirt just to give all you guys who like to go look at videos more reason to make fun of someone. So now I have bought the 6th version that I'm going to own of Dark Side of the Moon. It is the Pink Floyd The Dark Side of the Moon Immersion box set. I have not gone through this yet. I've waited to find the time where we could videotape this. The Queen is videotaping. You can say hello.
Hello.
So let's go through it. I did a pre-order on this about 5 months ago because I was so excited. So let's go through it. Let's see what all the goodies are in here. It came in the mail today. It was released on September 27th. I got it on September 28th. So there you go. And it's 6 discs. It is, there's DVDs, there's Blu-rays, there's CDs. So let's just start off with what we get. Oh, so there are, what are these, honey? Coasters.
They look like coasters.
Yes, there, you get some Pink Floyd coasters. First thing to pick up. I don't think that we will be using these coasters in our home. Let's make sure that we don't ever use these coasters. Kind of neat. Spell out Pink Floyd, very clever. And there you go, the iconic imagery from the Dark Side of the Moon album. There you go. I think that this actually came with the Shine On box set, which was the first Pink Floyd box set that came out all the way back. I think it was 1991. I know I have that one. I don't go back to it that often because I ended up buying the Oh By The Way mini gatefold Pink Floyd set too. So I guess this would count as being obsessive. I think, anyway. So there you go. This is what our coasters have.
I'm so glad there are coasters.
Yes. Oh, yeah, we can share these. Coming up next, I think we'll just open up one for timing's sake. Marbles. Dark Side of the Moon marbles, because, you know, the whole theme of the album is losing one's marbles, as it were. Very neat. Kids, don't put these in your mouth. So there's 3 of them there. Look to be all the same, so I'm not going to go through all that. But to hold on to your marbles, so you won't lose your marbles, a nice little case. It's weird. I don't think, 20 years ago, 25 years ago, when the Bob Dylan Biograph box set was coming out and the Eric Clapton one, I don't think anyone anticipated we'd be getting all this sort of stuff in a box set. Okay. Up next, I'm not going to be particularly dainty opening this. But we'll just go ahead. Very nice. It is a Dark Side of the Moon scarf. This is pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to wear it out during the winter, but for the sake of... No? What do you think? Queen?
You're so stylish.
Yeah? Keep this on or
especially
take it
with
off?
the shirt.
Yeah, I think we'll just totally nerd it up at this point. So you get a scarf with it. Like, who would have thought you'd get a scarf with a box set? Nice little envelope here. Your collector's cards. Let's take it out. Oh, this is pretty cool. Photographs from the band. Imagery from the album. This is the cover. Floyd fans will know, but that is the cover to the Echoes compilation back in, I think it was 2001 that one came out. And there's writing on the back that explains what all these cards are about. We won't go through them all. That's pretty neat, though. The Immersion memorabilia. So, even though I wasn't there, and you may not have been there either, we've got our backstage pass, 1973. And we have our ticket to the Rainbow Theatre Astoria. This is pretty cool. It's great, you end up paying these box sets aren't particularly cheap. So what's going on is you're getting a lot of cool stuff, which is pretty awesome, I have to say. So, here's the first disc. Or it's the first disc that seems to just kind of be out and around. It is it's the early mix, the Alan Parsons early mix, and the extra audio tracks, which is pretty cool because Floyd fans know that there's material that the band did work on. The travel sequence, the mortality sequence, that's all on here. Let's see what this one is. This is the Blu-ray version, which has video footage that's also on the DVDs, and it has surround sound mixes. And this is what I'm really excited about, hearing Dark Side of the Moon in surround sound. The SACD version, which was released back for the album's 30th anniversary, back in 2003, that was released on SACD and it was in surround sound. And of course, I have that version, even though I didn't have an SACD player, so I never got to hear it in surround sound. So I'm pretty excited about that. We have the credit book. Nothing particularly glamorous in here. So let's keep going. Questions for Assorted Lunatics. I'm not actually sure what's in here. It could be more photos. Let's pull it out and see. Oh wow, I didn't know this was coming. This is very cool. It is a reproduction of Roger Waters' lyrics. I think I think that these are the if you listen to Dark Side of the Moon, you know that there's lots of, voices interspersed throughout the course of the album. It looks like these are the questions that Roger Waters asked people who came through. Are you afraid of dying? Where were you last night? Were you in the right? Do you ever think you're going mad? If no, why? This is super cool. I didn't know that this was in here, so that's a little bit of a treat. Let's see what else we have here. Dark Side of the Moon, just sort of an art piece. That's pretty cool. A very nice booklet. Flip through. Very nice. Lots of pictures, most of them pretty unfamiliar. We've got the lyrics in there. If you're a Floyd fan, you probably know most of them off by heart at this point. Let's keep going. We have, Pink Floyd on tour, so tour imagery. Pretty neat. Lots of great photos in here. For a band that was pretty faceless, you can get some pretty great shots of the band. Now, Queen, why don't you kind of focus in on here? This is not cool. This is not cool that when you get your box set that there's a disc floating around like that. Let's see which one it is. It is the Disc 4 DVD. It's okay. I mean, there's no real issues with it that I can see. I'm sure that it'll play fine. Although it looks a little dinged up around here. That's definitely not cool. And that's one of the problems that you get with a lot of the box sets that have been coming out. There's a lot of critics who are not happy with the Derek and the Dominoes box set that came out a couple months back because the discs were sort of stuck together into their carrying case sort of thing. Definitely not cool. But overall, these look like they're okay. Well, look at this. Like, even this one was it wasn't put in as nicely as you'd hope when you're paying all this dough. But the disc is fine. It's not scratched. There's no issues here. So, I'm pretty sure that's it. That is the Dark Side of the Moon box. So I think, overall, if you're a Pink Floyd fan, this is a pretty amazing set. I can't wait to listen to the music. Little disappointing to see some of the discs not totally into their place, but I don't think that'll be a big issue. And really, it's all about I was going to say it's all about the music, but look at all the extra stuff that you're getting with this too. So if you're a Pink Floyd fan and if you love Dark Side of the Moon, I think that this set looks pretty essential. That's it for me, Andy Burns from Biff Band Pop. I think we'll do another one of these in November when Wish You Were Here comes out. I can tell that the Queen is extremely excited about that.
Woohoo!
But thanks for watching, and go check out the site. Go check out www.biffbandpop.com. See you later.